Zambia, Africa, Victoria Falls. Uncle John, I can't believe you actually came all this way, says Natasha Irons. Uh-huh. My favorite niece is doing research that sets her up in a place with a view like this right when I was looking for an excuse to test the steel armor on a long-haul flight. Sure, twist my arm, said John. Natasha giggles and says, I know, right? It makes me want to put on my armor. Suddenly, there's an explosion in the far-off distance. What the hell was that? Says John Henry Irons. Natasha, get in the truck, drive back to Livingstone, and get the first flight out, orders John. It's some sort of null fill, isn't it? How? How is that even possible? Do as I say, girl, orders John. But what about you? They call me Steel. I'll be fine. Hey, you need to stop right there, or this will get ugly. As Doomsday continues to stomp forward. That's enough, yells Steel. Warning, airborne toxin. Warning, airborne toxin, warns the onboard computer system in Steel's armor. Now, you tell me? As Steel swings his powerful sledgehammer, smashing it across Doomsday's face as his hammer shatters in that instant. Take note, comic connoisseurs, that Doomsday's physical presence emits a highly poisonous toxin, and all physical organic life can be incinerated within several hundred feet radius of this monster. John yells, "Ah!" as the poisonous toxin has the sound of smoke grenade hissing. A fallen Steel sits in burning rubble, wincing in pain as the deadly monster Doomsday approaches. Suddenly, the powerful and beautiful Amazonian appears through the toxic smoke and flames. How can I help you? Says Wonder Woman. I'll be all right. With my armor, life support systems, but don't go near that thing. Just wait. We all need to hit it together. Never seen anything like, This guy is definitely in pain. I don't want to wait. I owe this thing a debt. It's time it was settled. Hello, Beast. You're bigger than the last time we fought, but that won't save you. Do you remember me because I remember you, says Wonder Woman, as she pierces her sword through Doomsday's chest. Rah! Roars the Beast, as Wonder Woman backs up as he says, what? The sword then disintegrates with a hiss sound. How? Ah! Growls Doomsday. Poison, says Diana, as she looks at and feels the burning sensation in her hand. So be it. Roars the Beast as he lunges at Wonder Woman with a deadly attack. Suddenly, the monster is hit with a heat ray blast as Superman enters the fray. Diana, you have to go, says Superman. No, not until this thing is dead. It's killing the world. I'm fine. Worry about it, not me, says Diana. It's bigger. How much has it killed? Asks Kal-El. Too much. Now, before it gathers itself, says Diana, right. Everything we have. Ready? Ready, says Diana. Hell yeah, says John. Diana's warrior roar splits the sky, and the monster actually stops. Now, it's my turn to cut loose like never before to finish this. No matter what, suddenly a portal opens up and Doomsday retreats into the portal. No! Yells Superman as he flies toward the fleeing monster. What now? Is it gone? Asks Diana. No, it wants this planet. It's not going anywhere, says Superman. Not until there's nothing left, mumbles John Irons. Washington, D.C., Emergency Justice League bunker. It killed over 1 million animals in less than 20 minutes. Just by walking past them, wildebeest are now an endangered species, says Cyborg. We've got a dead zone in the Antarctic 300 miles wide and expanding, adds Aquaman. I can't get back. The Green Lantern Corps is fighting on 2 fronts right now. Derlins and Kuns, both at once. I'm sorry I can't get a word to Simon Baz or even the Red Lanterns. If you don't think they just make things worse as the Green Lantern over the Justice League hologram, wherever it shows up next, no one goes near this thing. Your job is to save any endangered civilians. Help the places that's already been, says Superman. Lex Luthor, hologram opens and he says no. An annoyed Batman says, Luthor, their job is to die, responds Luthor. What? What are you doing here, Luthor? Aren't things bad enough, says Superman. Believe it or not, I am here to help. Listen to me. No one here would survive a fight with Doomsday, says Lex. That's why no one's engaging except me, says Superman. Listen to me, says Luthor. Doomsday isn't killing life. It's withdrawing it within him for substance, and it's growing bigger and stronger with each appearance. But everything and everyone we've seen it eat so far is just an appetizer. It's like a shark always moving forward, snapping up whatever small fish it comes across, but focused on larger prey. Its ultimate goal, explains Lex Luthor. Me? Agrees Superman. Obviously, you represent the most concentrated source of raw power anywhere on the planet. Who knows, maybe anywhere in the galaxy. It came here for you. You're speculating, Luthor. If it wants Superman, why did it run both times he came for it, says Batman. It wasn't ready, but it's growing stronger with every lesser life it takes. You should just leave, says Lex. Superman looks at Wonder Woman and says, Diana. Diana responds and says, what do you mean, leave? Lex Luthor explains, leave the planet, fly away. Then maybe Doomsday would leave too. The Flash interrupts and says, maybe? That's pretty weak sauce, buddy. It's our best option by far. I'll show you the math, although I doubt you'd understand it, answers Luthor. An angry Wonder Woman says, you little worm, you think you can... Superman interrupts and says, wait. Luthor's right. A surprised Diana says, what? I'm leaving, but I'm going to take that thing with me. Nothing changed. All of you, help put the world back together. I'll make sure there's a world left for you to save, says Superman. You know, Superman is absolutely right, and we're all going to do exactly what he says, said Luthor. You're letting Luthor get under your skin, says Batman. No, he isn't. He's right. Responds Superman. You think it's your fault? But this planet's filled with superpowered entities. Doomsday could have come for any of them. Maybe, says Superman. Clark, says Batman. Superman interrupts and says, none of that matters now. Bruce, I'm not trying to be the big hero. It's just the way things are. No one else has a chance. If I don't come back, as Superman hands Bruce something. What's this? Asks Batman. The key to the fortress. A surprised Bruce says, what? Don't get too excited. Diana has one too. Chuckles, explains Superman. Clark, says Wonder Woman, with concern in her voice. Diana, I have to. I know you do. I know. Just go, says Wonder Woman. Diana, go kill that thing and bring me its head. As she gives Superman a strong and emotional hug, Clark then says, Diana, honestly, that's the most romantic thing you've ever said to me. Mumbai, India. I spend hours orbiting the planet at 1,000 miles per second. I can find Doomsday wherever he reappears in less than a minute. Too late? A boy yells out, Mama! As his father screams, ah! Almost. I hesitate a 15th of a second, staring into the thing's eyes, searching for anything, and then I hear the boy sob behind me. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe. Doomsday leaps in the air towards the family, roaring, brah! I promise, says Superman, as he gives Doomsday the mother of all uppercuts in the universe, launching him into the atmosphere. The boy looks on in awe and amazement and says, wow. Superman latches on to Doomsday, flying at light speed through space and thinking, I promised everyone. Mumbai, Smallville, Earth, Diana, Lana, Lois, John Henry, Bruce, as they land on Venus. But I hear you screaming, burning in Doomsday's claws. No, yells Superman as he unleashes an epic end all heat ray that obliterates and incinerates Doomsday. No, I promise to keep you safe. A heroic battle which clearly shows a hefty price was paid for that victory. Superman flies back to Earth, Smallville to be exact. He continues to think aloud, and I promise to come back. As he touches down, his skin is bubbling, burnt, and peeling. His uniform is singed. The toxic gas, fire, and fumes expel around him. Lana looks upon Clark and says, "Superman." Superman mutters, "Hey, Lana, sorry, I'm a little late. Now let's see what we can do about it." As he stumbles, he hears a faint sound behind him. Clark says, "Oh no." It's a portal opening again. Crazy as it is, he hears the roar of the monster. Rah! As Superman looks over his shoulder, it's Doomsday, again coming through the portal, roaring with rage. Clark yells for everyone to stay back as Doomsday lashes out, smacking Superman hundreds of yards across the field, leveling anything in his path. "Run, everyone, get away!" The burning sound hisses. Doomsday roars and rages, rah! Beating on, banging on, and bashing at Superman. In this savage onslaught to extinguish and obtain the Man of Steel's power, thunderous blows after thunderous blow, ground shaking, earth breaking, death and destruction. Superman lashes out like never before in a fit of rage like never seen before. He yells, "No!" Then punches his right fist into Doomsday's chest as he grabs Doomsday by his left arm and viciously ripping him in two, throwing the behemoth monster partial body parts to the side. The burning, poisonous, toxic gas and fumes continue to hiss. As it's clear, the price of victory has taken its toll. Superman kneels over and falls to the ground as his last words before collapsing was, "I promise." The beginning of the end, Infected, starts in Action Comics number 31 on sale now.